Over the past few years, there's been a drastic increase in human-wildlife encounters in urban areas. Elk and cougars in Western Canada, coyotes in Toronto, bear in small towns, and countless other critters that are trying to coexist with mankind's ever-expanding territory. Nowhere is this more prevalent than in Northwestern Ontario, where the cities of Thunder Bay and Kenora have offered special archery seasons to hunt white-tailed deer within their city limits. Like any wild animal, deer are opportunists and will thrive where food is abundant and predation is low. In Northwestern Ontario, reports of deer wandering city streets, grazing and bedding in backyards are common, as are vehicle collisions, injured pets, and severe property damage. Without the worry of wolves and predation, these deer have become too numerous and are now almost an epidemic in these towns, causing danger to themselves and the people that live there, showing how important a sound wildlife management plan really is.
Congratulations, Mike. Look at this brute.
This country was built on fishing, hunting, and trapping. Pursuing wild game in the vast lakes, rivers, and forests has been a part of Canada's heritage for over 2 centuries. Back then, it was about survival. Today, anglers and hunters act as stewards with the focus on conservation, wildlife management, and habitat preservation. Whether you're urban or rural, fish or hunt, you should support sound wildlife management. And proudly say that I am an angler and hunter.
The Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters, celebrating 85 years of conservation, proudly presents Angler and Hunter Television. Brought to you by Canadian Tire, a proud partner of Angler and Hunter Television. Mercury Marine and Lund Boats. Yamaha ATVs. What kind of Yamaha are you? Browning, the best there is. Excalibur crossbow. Compact recurve technology. The new Matrix changes everything. And Yukon gear.
Keep on pulling, buddy. Oh, he got off and he was huge.
Recently, we invited other outboard owners to look deeper into Mercury Verado.
The mid-range throttle response is amazing.
Got a lot of power for low RPM.
Whoa.
I can't get over the power that it has, how quickly it accelerates.
The torque is unbelievable.
Verado is up to 13% quicker than other four-strokes. Visit mercurymarine.com to see more ways Verado beats the competition. Mercury Marine, look deeper.
Feel that bad boy? Woo.
It's not about the shot itself. It's about all that came before it. A company that's given back to conservation so that the tradition of hunting will continue. A leader in innovation since its founding. It's the legendary excellence you've come to expect. You've got that history in your hands. Now it's about settling the crosshairs, focusing on that moment in time, and one legendary trigger pull that changes you. Winchester, the American legend.
I guess my first Yamaha was 1986, and after that it was Yamahas to no end. When I look at timber property that I'm going to buy or be harvesting, you need a good, reliable machine to get you through the swamps. Pretty rough going some places. Different people have asked me about, why I buy Yamaha. Keep buying them because of the reliability, and the product that they make is just what we want. I'm Barry Elmhurst, owner and operator of BW Forest Products, and this is my Yamaha.
Closed captioning for Angler and Hunter Television is provided by Winchester Ammunition, an American legend.
Hey, this week on Angler and Hunter Television, we've got a real amazing show for you. We're going to be going out on the town, so to speak, and we're not going for dinner and dancing. We're going to look for deer. We're going to be in Kenora, Ontario, taking part in the town deer hunt. They have an in-town hunt now. The deer population is so bad that there's been so many collisions in people's gardens. It's almost like there's been an outbreak. of whitetail deer in Kenora. So they've opened a season in town. Now there's certain stipulations we'll talk about, but basically I've got the Excalibur with me, and I'm going to be hunting out in behind the Woodlake Marine, the local London Mercury dealer, and hopefully we'll take a deer. Now they do hand out more antlerless tags, but I'm going to use my antler tag because Kenora is also famous not just for all the deer, but the size of the deer. There's giant bucks here. A lot of people come from all over the world here to harvest a deer of world record size. So whether we'll get a world record or not doesn't really matter to me, but I'm hoping to get a nice buck and take part in a great hunt to help the community out, because you know it's very bad, and hopefully driving around town here before we get out to where we're going, we'll take a quick tour and show you some of the deer in town. I toured the streets of Thunder Bay and Kenora to witness firsthand how many deer are in fact roaming these streets. Alright, well I just got to Kenora. Obviously I'm just leaving the Canadian Tire. I stocked up on just some essentials. A bit of some batteries and stuff for trail cameras, and I'm all set to go now. We're going to go out and check the area out, set up our blind, and see what's going on out there. But before we do that, actually, we're going to take a little tour through the streets of Kenora and see if we can locate some town deer. Schoolyards, backyards, front yards, gardens, parking lots, you name it, I saw deer there. Oh, he's got a piece of fence caught on him. I'm driving down the road and there's a deer right here. And she's got a piece of barbed wire fence, wire fence around her neck. Incredible. Going in behind this guy's shed. Like, we're in total residential area here. Seeing them being chased through streets by family pets and dodging vehicles are daily occurrences that show just out of control things can get. This girl with her fawn wandering down the street. There's another one over there. Wow. Now there's some guidelines and laws in place to control where you can and cannot hunt. To legally participate in the archery season, you must hunt on more than 4 hectares of land that is either crown or private with owner's written permission. City property like parks and green spaces are off limits, and you must be at least 75 meters from an occupied dwelling or roadway. I arranged for permission to hunt off the backside of Woodlake Marine. the local Lund Mercury dealer in Kenora, through good friend Scott Dingwall. Now, Scotty set up a ground blind in a high traffic area for me, and his trail cam photos show that there's a pretty big buck in the area, so my hopes for success are very high.
Wow, look at this tree. Just killed it. He has been rubbing here and here, and we're just outside city limits. The railroad tracks are here, the river's right there. There's some scrapes over here. He's just been tearing this up. And right down in here is where I've got my ground blind. So chances are pretty good he'll be coming across here.
Gear up with Canadian Tire.
In order to make an accurate shot while hunting, you have to know your target's approximate distance. With a bow, you need to know whether you're shooting 20, 30, or even 40 yards. And with rifles, you can take game down from over 500 yards. A quality rangefinder is a must if you want to accurately gauge the distance to your target. The Wild Game Innovations Halo Laser Rangefinder, exclusive to Canadian Tire, will pinpoint targets at distances up to 700 yards with the push of a button. Now when the shot of a lifetime presents itself, you can confidently take it and know exactly how far you're going to have to walk to pick up your game. To see a full line of rangefinders and optics, check out your local Canadian Tire store or visit canadiantire.ca.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
More great hunting action when we return.
The new Excalibur Matrix changes everything. Matrix is the first compact recurve crossbow. Matrix is faster. Try 380 feet per second and more powerful. Matrix is lighter, better balanced, easier to cock, quieter, has less recoil, is more consistent, more accurate. It can't be dry fired. It can be decocked. Matrix is superior in every way. The new Excalibur Matrix changes everything.
They're up there, you know. I've been to the ship. I've seen things. I've smelled things.
Look, I'm trying to forage here.
They fool you with the smell. They got me, but I escaped.
Yeah, from the loony bin.
The scent was like a blood trail, but it's deception.
Get away from me.
Beware, my friend. Trust no one. Trust no one.
Think GPS is just for getting you to the lake? Think again. The new iPilot wireless GPS trolling system can hold your boat in place like an electronic anchor. Record and retrace productive fishing paths, automatically keep you on any bearing you choose, and take total command of speed and steering. iPilot controls your boat with wireless GPS precision so you can focus on fishing. And it's only from Minn Kota.
I love this rangefinder. It plays double duty, especially for archery. You don't need a lot of zoom. I think it's about an 8x zoom. It works great for spotting critters. Like right there, here he comes. There he comes. I might regret that. That fog's just lifting now, and that 8-pointer was there for a while. I could have taken him, but chances are pretty good there's a bigger deer around. I mean, you've seen the trail cam photos from the camera, and there's a real big boy around here. I hope I don't regret that.
What a sight. This 8-pointer appeared out of the dawn mist like a ghost. The urge to take this deer was overwhelming, but knowing there was a bigger deer in the area and that I had a couple days to hunt allowed me to pass him up and hope for a chance at the big boy.
Here we go. It's a doe. There's a doe coming over here. Fawn. No, sometimes a big buck will be in tow, but they don't look like they're looking behind them too much, so they're pretty young. They're fawns.
Hours passed and I had regular visits from does and some young deer, but no sign of any more bucks. I was starting to regret passing on that 8 from the morning. Compounding this was the weather reports for the next day. Heavy rain and high winds. My stomach was turning as I only had a couple of hours daylight in what might be my last day to hunt in Kenora.
Gulp Alive presents The Fishing Edge.
Got him! Oh, yeah! Hey, the go-to bait for most bass fishermen when they're fishing heavy cover like weed mat and lily pads has been a jig and a plastic trailer. Taking a plastic trailer, feeding on the back of that jig works wonders. But a lot of times when that slop's really heavy, you can't get that jig to break through the weed mat. To really get a bait through that heavy weed mat, you gotta punch it through by using a punch bait. Use the same plastics you're using on the jig, but put a punch weight on it, Texas rig it, but before you put your hook through the bait, simply put the punch weight up into the nose of your plastic, like so. Then you take your hook point and feed it through that metal keeper. Rig it weedless. And now you've got a punch bait ready to go through the heaviest weed mat.
More great hunting action when we return.
More than a century ago, Browning introduced the autoloading shotgun to the world. Today's Browning Silver continues that tradition with greater reliability, softer felt recoil, better handling, and more features than ever before. The Browning Silver, the autoloading shotgun that does it all. Browning, the best there is.
Fish are gonna need a new place to hide. Exclusive side imaging from Humminbird. Scan more water faster with 480 feet of side-to-side coverage and see structure detail with amazing picture-like images. Humminbird, simply, clearly, better.
A new age of modern scope technology has arrived. Burris Optics presents the Eliminator. The Eliminator incorporates laser range finding technology with automatic bullet drop compensation calibrated to your rifle and bullet combination. Burris Optics, leading the way in modern scope technology. Burris's new Eliminator rifle scope, changing rifle scopes forever. Just range them and eliminate them.
Now's the time you've been waiting for. Lund's 1775 and 1875 Pro Vs are back. Pro Vs are built tough with double-plated hulls, marine-grade treated plywood, and reinforced transoms. Plus, Lund's exclusive IPS2 hull provides precise boat control and a soft, dry ride. State-of-the-art live wells, accessories, and tons of storage for rods and gear, making all Pro Vs the choice of professionals. Visit your local Lund dealer and reward yourself with the best. You've waited long enough.
It's been about 8 or 9 hours. I've been sitting in this blind, and I've had does and fawns coming and going. And that 8-pointer at 8:45 this morning came out and went up the hill. Raven, screw me, went up the hill, and it's 5:30. It's 5:30. I thought I heard a branch break. It's 5:30. The marina just closed. It's almost like he there he is. He's coming through. He's coming through this brush. I just got a glimpse of his rack. Oh yeah, that's him. He's back.
The last hour of daylight fades quickly when you're in a stand, and I was in the middle of sending a text to my family that I might not get a deer and come home empty-handed. When a glimpse of something off to my left caught my attention. That solid 8-pointer from the morning was back.
He's hit good. I hit him a little left, but I went definitely in the vitals. Whew. He's gone now. He just ran up that hill, and it's 5:30. So he was definitely punching the clock at the marina. On his way to work at 9, on his way home at 5:30. What are the odds of that? What a rush. Wow. That was awesome. I'm gonna go see if there's any blood.
I called Scott and let him know that I hit a nice deer and he should get out here before we lose too much daylight. Camera batteries were low and dusk was upon us, but we found my arrow and my deer only 100 yards from where I took the shot.
Look, he's got a little rope. Oh, that's a good deer. Oh, you know what? It's not a bad hit after all. A little high. Punched him. Yeah. Punched him. Yeah, he's his father's son.
Absolutely is.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, the one on the camera, his are wicked. And that's what I couldn't see this morning. This is the same deer from this morning. That's great.
Yeah, for sure it is. That's the one where I got the picture of the big one in Canada.
This is his path. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
He comes in and out of here. This must be where he beds, just up on top of this hill. beautiful. Wow. Now he's legal. Bingo!
Get pictures or what?
Yeah! My Excalibur has proven again to be an efficient and effective tool for harvesting big game, and it allowed me to participate in Kenora's special in-town archery season.
Angler and Hunter Television was brought to you by Canadian Tire, a proud partner of Angler and Hunter Television, Mercury Marine and Lund Boats, Yamaha ATVs. What kind of Yamaha are you? Browning, the best there is. Excalibur Crossbow, compact recurve technology. The new Matrix changes everything. And Yukon Gear. Visit Angler and Hunter Television online at ahtv.com. You can find more information on today's show and past episodes or other great websites of the Ontario Federation of Anglers and Hunters. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. And remember to conserve and protect the great outdoors.